Now, your 13 First Alert weather forecast.
Welcome back. We had a pretty chilly start to the morning for a lot of us, and this looked kind of similar to yesterday, just that the cloud cover was a little further towards the northeast. That's why we had that corridor from Hayward stretching down towards Milwaukee that had a little bit of a warmer start this morning, but the rest of us, again, mostly in the low 30s or even a couple spots that were into the upper 20s. That's where we had some of those frost advisories as well. But for this afternoon, that's where we're expecting a very pleasant day overall. Now, if you do have any plans to, get any yard work done or any of those outdoor fall chores, today is the day to do them, as we'll have a very light wind out of the east for the most part, and temperatures climbing near that 60-degree mark. So let's take a look at Skycast for now, because there are some changes that'll be looming later on this week. Now today, very pleasant. Some clouds will hang out towards the north. But if we fast forward to tonight, this is where some of those thin, high clouds will start to work in, especially areas to the south. Maybe not quite as much towards the Chippewa Valley. However, tomorrow morning into the early afternoon, we'll start to see some of those showers that'll be heading our way, mostly around I-90. That's, again, latter half of the morning, early afternoon. But later tomorrow afternoon into the evening, that's where more of these showers will start to become a bit more widespread going into tomorrow night. And notice with those yellows and with those oranges that you see here, that's indicating those heavier rates of rainfall, and we'll likely see those continuing through the overnight tomorrow into Friday morning and even into Friday afternoon. Notice how widespread this is and how long this will stick around. And it's not only the rain. We'll also have some very gusty winds that'll go along with that could gust anywhere from 35, even close to 45 miles per hour at times. So this does carry with it a number of impacts. That's something that you want to keep in mind if you do have any Friday plans. Looking ahead at our rain chances, though, again, tomorrow evening, that's where we start to see a few of those chances heading our way. Still not the greatest chance at rain, however, until the overnight into Friday morning. Looking ahead to Friday afternoon, I mean, you saw how widespread that rain is expected to get, so that's why we'll have a very good chance of that. But then going into Saturday, into the morning, that's where we'll still have a few of those chances at some showers hanging around. But with all of that rain, with all of those gusty winds that we're expecting on Friday, this is where we have issued that first alert weather day. This isn't traditionally what we would call severe weather. So instead of saying severe, I kind of like to throw the word impactful in there, as we could see several inches of rain out of this. Anywhere from 1 to 3 inches is a pretty good consensus along the models, with some actually showing a few little bit beyond that 3 inches. But again, those winds gusting upwards of 45 miles per hour. At times, this does carry with it the threat of potential downed tree branches, as well as some minor flooding concerns. So be sure to be prepared and to plan accordingly for that. Otherwise, for today, we'll have those intervals of clouds and sun with highs in the upper 50s, even potential for some low 60s before dipping to the low 40s later on tonight with those variable clouds. But looking ahead to the next couple of days, with those showers comes cooler temperatures, highs near 50 on Friday and Saturday. We do dry things out going into Sunday, but we stay with those well below average temperatures going into the start of next week. Now for a Sunshine Award, Don and Phyllis Petznick would like to nominate Steve and Dory Petznick, and said they took us to appointments at the hospital in Rochester, Minnesota. 3 times their dad had surgery there, and they also went to visit him, taking me with them. They attended each doctor's appointment, plus they mowed our lawn all summer. Now, if you'd like to nominate someone, send us an email or head over to our website at weau.com.